Hey guys, Zyke here, and welcome back to another episode of Cave Factory with me. Hello. And I figured out everything that I wanted to figure out. So, I worked on the automatic ore processing a little bit more, and I think I have it all figured out. It's tall, to say the least. And it looks a little bit more complicated than it actually is, I think at least. But let me break it down for y'all. First of all, I made the sail bigger. Not required. Works just fine without a bigger. But bigger sail means faster work. So, and it doesn't, or at least as far as that it's working for me at least, going out a different side of the windmill bearing or into the vertical gearbox or whatever, it's not using the same amount of torque. I don't know how. I don't know why. But I can run all of this at the same time without any issue. So, yay! But that also might be because the sail's bigger. But, like I said, I don't have any issues with it. So, I actually built this from the end to the beginning. Because that was going to actually be easier for me. Because I took that down. And I knew that the end was going to be the lowest in the ground. So, and then it was just going to go higher. Because I don't know how to make things go up. And I'm not going to bother to figure that out. Because I really don't need to. I think that would have just made this even more complicated than it already is. But what it is that I started back here. So here I plan on having a chute that eventually will go down and into our storage area down there. But for now I just have a barrel. And I have a brass funnel that goes into that barrel. And then it's a mechanical belt. And I have a basin and a mechanical press. And what this will do is it'll take nuggets. Well, actually, should I explain this forward? I built it backwards, but I'll explain it forward. Because I feel like that'll be a little easier. So I'm going to grab my scaffolding. We'll start up here. So let's go up. First things first. We did this last episode, though I tore it down, and it's not quite fixed yet. But, so up here we will have our small block breaker. I'll have this just turn it off. We'll have water over here and lava here, and this will make us stone, which is what we really need. And sometimes it'll produce cobblestone, but we really just need the stone. And this will break that block. And when that breaks, it's going to go down into our crusher here. So it'll go down a chute immediately below it. It'll go into the crusher. And then once it's all done crushing, it'll go down into this chute that will deliver it into a mechanical belt that's right below it. So from there, that mechanical belt will go over into this chest. And this chest will both serve as a form of storage as well as just a way to filter, some things out. Because due to the crushing process, you're going to get a couple different things. If cobblestone goes down in there, which it will because it'll break cobblestone, it's going to give you gravel, and then all of the ores will give you different types of stones, as well as all of the actual ores that you need, and then so on and so forth. So from that, I'm having it go into this chest using a brass funnel from the mechanical belt. It'll go into here, and it'll filter through 3 different things. So this very first one, this filter, which I think I showed you how to make, which is just wool and nuggets, I have it set to only allow, and it's got to have all of the different types of stones as well as gravel, because I believe that's all that I'm going to have. And put it into this brass funnel, and it'll go into this chute, into this barrel, into this hopper, into this trash can. And this trash can I have set, it won't put these things in, because originally I had this set up differently, so you don't actually have to have any filters in here, just because it's only going to be those items going in there. But this was a blacklist, because originally I had these in there, but you don't have to have it, I just don't feel like deleting it. What I did instead, so I can actually just maximize my storage a little bit, I have it where this filter, has coal, redstone, lapis, emerald, and diamonds. And it'll take it out of this chest and put it into this chute, which will put it into this barrel for me to pick up later. Which, in the future, if we want this to be completely automated, or to go into my storage system, instead of having the trash can below it, I'll move things around a little bit and have this chute just go directly into the storage. To counter that, though, just to double check to make sure nothing goes through here, I have another belt that has a deny list, and it'll deny all of the stone types, all of the things, as well as gravel that I forgot to add. That's okay. We could just do that way. And so that way it'll make sure that none of that actually continues on into the system. From there, it'll go into this chest, which is connected to another one chute, and right there is I forget what that's called. Depot. It started with a D. So it goes into this depot, and I have right above this, we go ahead and continue up a little bit. Well, you actually can't see it because it's behind this, but I'll break this. I have an encased fan, and I have it powered. And it's powered to blow, because that's what you need it. And what it'll do is anything that sits on this depot, I have a filter in... Well, since that filter's out only... How do I explain this? When you crush things, it'll give you the crushed version of it. So let me go ahead and just show you what like iron will do if you put it into a crusher. It'll turn it into crushed iron ore, and all of the ores will turn into a crushed version, unless it's those like gems that we talked about previously. So now all of the crushed ores will go into this depot, and it'll automatically be washed using the fan. And I have a filter on the depot to tell it to only pull out nuggets, because when you wash it, it'll turn them into nuggets. Now, you'll see more nuggets in here than you probably need, because there's so many different types of copper, and I wasn't sure which one it would actually create, so I just put them all, because it doesn't hurt. It really isn't going to hurt. So it'll only pull out once they turn into nuggets, and then once they turn into nuggets, they're going to go into this basin. And this basin's with a mechanical press, and it'll turn nuggets into ingots. And I have it in the basin where it will only make... Same thing, I have different types of copper in here, but now it has it where it will make the ingots. And it won't take things out of this basin until it's an ingot, and once it does, it'll go down into this mechanical belt, and then into our barrel that hopefully will go down. So you see, I tested it out a little bit with some ore that I had in my inventory, and made it some iron. So it should work. I just need to put the liquids at the top. So let's go ahead and go up there. We got to put the liquids in, and then start that. Start the windmill. So here, I gotta put water, and then scroll over, put lava. And it should automatically start. Now I'm going to turn my magnet off for this, because I believe if I don't, it would ruin the whole system. So right now, it's going into the crusher. Trying to, at least, but I have to turn this on first. And there we go. So now it should automatically crush things that are going into there. Now, my only thing is I don't know if it's going to be too slow and or too fast. Because as you can see, it's breaking the blocks pretty fast as it's going down in the chute. But there we go, see? So now I believe that's gravel. No, that's stone. No, I was looking at the wall. I believe that's gravel. Yeah, that's gravel. So that's going to go into there, and then it should automatically go into this chute here. Hopefully. You gonna do it? I'm gonna do this too fast. Like I said, I haven't fully tested it, so it shouldn't be going out of there, though. It's just sitting in here. Interesting. I thought these funnels would do what I wanted to do. Hang on. It might be where the funnels only deploy into a certain item. They go into depots. I got that far. Let's say, but can extract up to a full stack. Yeah, I got that. Scrolling on the filter slot allows for precise control over the extracted stack size. Using items in the filter slot will restrict the funnel, only transfer matching stacks. Well, that didn't help me. See, I know it pulls out. I wonder if it has to be pulled out into a certain... Changing items from to and from inventories. Yeah, I got that. I was hoping it would just put it straight into the chute. Now, so far I've noticed it's only making gravel. So I'm not sure... Oh, nope, something's happening because I heard it. Yay, an ingot! I think that's zinc. Silver. It's silver. So yeah, it'll slowly go into here. Automated... Ooh, automated compacting. I did it. I made an advancement. So I just have to figure out why it's not pulling out of this chest. Now, this shouldn't be a huge problem for a little bit, because it'll just keep only pulling out certain things. So I think what I might need to do is... What if I do this? Yeah, it just doesn't like that for some reason. Okay. Not sure. Oop. Not sure why. So I don't think I have it set where it has to do a full stack. But I don't really know how to check that, so I'm just going to leave that be for now while I have this running. But like I said, the only downside, I think, is, like, if it already has coal in it, it might only do the coal. Not coal. Cobblestone. But it seems to be going pretty quickly, and I can always add more sails to this to make it even faster. Because this this portion here where it's breaking the blocks, that I can't make any faster. Well, technically I could, I think, if I gave it RF, but I'm just not going to bother with that. So I can always make this part faster, though, if I feel like it's not keeping up very well. But for now, I think it is. Like I said, I just need to kind of figure out why this isn't doing what I think it should do. I'm not going to complain too much. Like I said, it shouldn't be a huge issue for at least a little bit. But we already got a couple things going, which is really nice. Look at this. So we already got some silver, nickel, gold. Now, the only downside to this, though, I believe, is once it's full with these, so it might not take some things if it's already... Yeah, you see how that's just sitting there? That might be a problem. I might need to add a chest here. I don't know. This part will still go. Oh, it's still going. Hang on. How many does it take to make an ingot? Give me that. Shapeless crafting. That's not it. Where am I? Packing. It still takes 9. Oh, now there's 5 in there. How many things can you hold? I don't know. I think the basin has 5 slots. So hopefully this won't be a problem. Because it needs at least 9. Yeah, I think it's 5 slots. Okay, but it'll keep going. And assumably, it won't get clogged. But this is still better than nothing, so I don't actually have to smelt anything myself. And if I wanted to, I could just throw all the stuff I have in here. Like, just turn the top portion off and just start throwing things in the crusher and just let it go on its own. Which I might do later, but not for now. But yeah, this is neat. So which copper does it make? Create. Should have suspected. Okay, cool. But yeah, we did it. So it's basically all automated, so that was the challenge. Make an automatic ore processing system with crushing, washing, and compacting nuggets into ingots and products sorted into correct chest and drawers. So technically I haven't done it, because I don't have it sorted into correct chest and drawers yet. But I do have an automatic cobble gen, make it filter ores and send them directly to your ore processing system. I did that. I'm not having it filter the ores before it's sending to the ore processing system, because I'm kind of filtering it afterward, which is fine. It's not like it takes up extra power, I guess. So yeah, all we need to do now is sort it and correct chests and drawers. So we'll do that in a moment, because I forgot to do this at the end of the last episode. I talked about we were going to figure out how far our little automatic miner went, and I completely forgot about it. So let's go see. Now we might have to be careful, though, because it's dark in there, and I'm kind of sort of saw a compact creeper at some point. Hello. Ah! Ow. Come on. Ow. Alright, I'm coming in there. Die. Okay. Let's light up this path a little bit, okay? So let's see how far we actually went. I need to turn this on. Okay. I gotta eat. Chili. Trying to keep a variety of foods going so I can get more hearts, but also get that particular quest that we talked about previously. There's some zombies. Hello. It seems like we went pretty far for 3 minutes. I just gotta see the items in it. That's a creeper. That's 2. That's 3 creepers. Hit. And 1. And 2, 3, and 1, and 2, and 3. Cool. Keeping it simple. I don't know how far apart these are. I don't think it matters. I'm not going to count now. If I haven't counted previously, I'm not going to count now. Just take a wild guess and then back it up if I'm wrong. Like that. So there's my machine. So I wonder how well it did. I'm gonna light up this one here. Okay, so I think I have to break it. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Well, there's nothing in here. Is it all in here? Oop. No. Huh. Interesting. So I never ran out of rails, but it didn't put the rails into here. I wonder if this chest just wouldn't work because it's a crystal chest. So I was losing everything on mine. That might be the case. Let me go ahead and grab my stuff. We'll slap another chest on there real quick. And send it on its way. Unless it's because I picked up the minecart the way that I did. That is a possibility. I didn't mean to break that part of the floor. Okay. I'm gonna just put this chest here for now, and then I'm gonna put a stack of coal, because one of you mentioned that it might run if it has just coal in the chest, which, like, might work, so I'll take it. Powder, arrow. What did I say I was getting? A normal chest. Okay. Let's go back and see if we can get this portion to work. If not, that's okay. What it does is it'll make long tunnels. I guess that's the perk of this, is long tunnels. Nah. I get plenty of mining on my own, so it's like, honestly, I don't really need this machine because I mine a lot, as is. So, I'm just gonna make these match. It's not gonna matter, but I'm gonna make a match. And break the ceiling so I can get access to it. Okay. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna slap coal into here. I don't know where the coal needs to be for it to matter. I just don't want this thing to be like, I'm gonna put coal in the ground. I don't think it would. I don't think it would actually react to anything. You know, I'll just put it right here. Okay, and then give me that. Break it. There we go. And all I need is I need another rail and actually a piece of coal to start this. Card assembler, lever, this, and boop. There it goes. And we'll come back another time to see if it works again. I'll leave that be. I'm just gonna do the same thing that I did last time and just make a little bit of a wall. Alright. That'll work. Alright. I need to start dropping some stuff off of the house. So that's cool. So other than getting the ore processing into our actual stuff, which, like, I think what we could do is I do have, like, some water wheels and that sort of thing. So as long as I just have the items dropping straight down into the ground and then just have a conveyor belt going. Because all I really need to do is have a conveyor belt go behind this wall and bring it to the drawer controller. And as long as it does that, it's automatically sorted. It just needs to insert it. Now, I would like to imagine it could insert through the back. I don't know if it necessarily has to touch the front. If it does have to touch the front, I can just grab another drawer controller, because I believe if I just have it adjacent, it'll work. But that would be the plan, at the very least. Because, like I said, I have a couple water wheels. Like, I would really just need one water wheel, and then just, like, a series of... Well, maybe I would have 2 water wheels just to make it quicker. But just a series of belts. Because the belts actually go pretty, like, far. Like, I don't know what the exact distance is, but, like... Here, I could show you. Like, Well, it'll show, because as soon as it turns... Well, it'll stay red, because there's nothing to connect to, but, like, put this down. Like, look how far that is. That's a pretty good distance, and that, I mean, I know logically, so if we look at myself on the map here, and then versus down here, I would say maybe that's about the half the length of my house. Yeah, about half the length, and I think it could go even farther than that. So, that's a pretty good distance for what I need, because my machine is here, so I'd just have to do that length about twice. Right? Where's my stuff? Right here? Yeah, about that length twice, so it's gonna have to be 2 mechanical belts, but as long as I have them both running, then it'll be cool. Why did I say that like that? It would be cool. So I just have to get that going. Now I have everything turning the right way. Cool. Well, we're at the end of this episode, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any tips, tricks, or anything like that, please put it down in the comments below. I always greatly appreciate it. In between episodes, I'm gonna quickly just, like, mine that shaft, I guess, to make things auto-sorted. Because it's not something I'm looking to be very pretty, because it's mostly underground anyway. I mean, we all are underground, but you know what I mean. It's the underground of the underground, so no one's ever really going to see it. And I'll try to figure out the system as well, because like I said, I do have to have the gems pulled out and put into the same system and not into a trash can. So, we'll try to see if I can figure that out. So I believe, yeah, it's just, that's a lot of gravel. That'll work. I wonder how many ingots do I have? Ooh, look at it go. That's nice. So, and yeah, it's just, well, no, it's not even stuff. That's a lot of copper. What happened there? So, you gonna go? Yeah. Oh, it's holding a lot of nuggets. I guess it'll just keep holding all the different varieties. That's interesting. I didn't realize it would do that. That's probably good that it does that. Awesome. Well, yeah, I'll just leave it there, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!